What's up, guys? I got a little bit of a problem here. My Honda Element, she's overheating. She only overheats when she sits still for a couple minutes, so I've deduced it. I'm gonna need to replace both these fans. One's a radiator and one's a condenser fan. So I figured, let's make a video. Don't worry, guys, this is a super easy job. All you need is 3 tools, a set of pliers, a 10mm wrench, and a flathead screwdriver. The first step is to whip out your screwdriver and pop off these 5 plastic clip holders. The next step is to locate and remove the 8 10mm bolts that hold in the core support. It's pretty simple, just whip out the wrench and get it out. Once I have those 8 bolts removed, I like to take out the 2 clips holding in the fans. There's one for the left and one on the right. Once I have the clips removed, I get under the car and I locate the 10mm bolts and the plastic fasteners. There are probably about 10 under here, so try to locate them all and get them out. There is one last bolt holding in the bottom of the core support. Just use the 10mm wrench to get that sucker out. This next part was pretty tricky. There's 2 clips under the condenser fan. This one here next to the compressor can be removed with pliers, and this one here by the coolant hose can be removed with a flathead. The rest of the install is pretty simple. Just take out the core support and don't forget to remove the clips holding in the wiring harness. Now that the core support is out of the way, I can remove the 4 bolts holding in both fans. There's 2 on each side, and I like to also get out the coolant reservoir. That way I can have a little bit of extra space to work with. Now that I have the coolant reservoir out of the way, I was able to free up the condenser fan. The radiator fan took a little more prying to get out. I realized I had to remove the hose clamp, and this thing leaked like a sieve. But I got the clamp back on real quick and used the guide pins to line everything up perfectly. Once I have the coolant reservoir back in place, I went ahead and put the core support back on top. As far as these little plastic bolts, please do not over tighten them. Once you get it tight, just tighten it a little bit more. Putting everything back together is nice and simple. Line up the coolant reservoir, get everything nice and snug, check all your bolts, and make sure that you don't have any leftover pieces. Well, there you have it, guys. Everything's all done. One last thing to do is to check and make sure they work. Fantastic. Well, there you guys have it. That was simple. It took me longer to edit this video than it did to finish it. Anyways, guys, say thanks to Blue Steel. She's been a great trooper, and we're getting ready to hit the road next week. I can't wait. I'm going to be exploring, going to a lot of different states. So please check out some of my travel videos.